Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is part 1 of a double feature featuring the current mission mode mobile suit, the Full Armor Slave Wraith. This is a round from McLeodGundam. He's running his perspective on a round that he and Salty Walty and a couple other friends were running the other day that had 3 Full Armor Slave Wraiths on the team. As you can see, it doesn't quite have the range to reach across the whole square, but then there's this person. The Gatling takes about, I think, 16, 17 rounds to stun, and if it's using its machine gun as its primary weapon, I don't think that stuns at all, from what I've heard. It could probably use some build stun, honestly, but it does a fair amount of damage. I did get the thing for myself. I haven't gotten anything decent, and luckily, both Jacob and NovaGundam got some good rounds, so that's what you're going to see today. Let's see, yeah, it has one half of the Shimoda type missile launcher. It has its armed machine gun, it has Vulcans, it has the flash launcher that the standard Gundam Ground and the Slave Wraith both have. And like the Slave Wraith, it also has the fake beacon skill, so it shows up as a friendly on enemy radar when it's not firing. So, that's not a bad thing. And yeah, like, the machine gun is basically twin guns fire linked, so they will, if both bullets hit, it will show double the damage that one would do. So they do about 150 each to this mobile suit. So if, yeah, both rounds hit at one time, it's 300. There's a normal Slave Wraith, I think, from the look of the antennae. And, yep, just crouching, because it also has a damage boost while crouching and a stun reduction while crouching. So between those two things, yeah, it's kind of made to sort of bed down and use the Gatling in places. I think I forget which of the two it is that also prevent you from tackling from a crouch, but just be aware of that. The Full Armor Slave Wraith, like the Gun Cannon Detector and a few other things with that skill, cannot tackle from a crouch. So just be aware, because that can make things harder. But yeah, so far so good. And yeah, Salty posted his perspective on this round on his channel a while back. So if I remember, you know, I will link you to that. If I don't remember, poke me in the comments and I will go do it. But yeah, so so far pretty good. 2,400 to 575, and yeah, going well so far. And back in, and there's a good target right there. But yeah, as I understand it, the story behind that Gatling is it was just ripped off of a Goof Custom and put on the Slave Wraith's backpack. So, nice weapon to have on a support, because it does pretty great damage on a raid, honestly. So, let's see, Salty is over there getting attacked by a something, and let's see. Yep, McLeod's coming around, and yep, he's probably going to be able to finish this off. But yeah, the other main weapon that the Full Armor Slave Wraith can use is the ground-type beam rifle, which I think at this point does need a buff. Maelstrom and a couple other people have said that themselves, and I'm inclined to agree. It could use a little bit of a boost, because it's not as great as it could be. But that is another Slave Wraith back there, of course, because it was showing up as friendly. And good angle with the Gatling. Yeah, like I said yesterday, if I'm a little bit spacey on these commentaries, apologies, but I'm operating on maybe 4 or 5 hours of sleep, so, and not all at once. It's been a day. But, yeah, just like I said, all sorts of stuff going on, dealing with, we found some termites on the property, so we're getting that taken care of. We finally have an opportunity to repair the kitchen roof that's been leaking for like 10 years, so it's just, there's a lot going on, and I'm, you know, helping both my parents with medical stuff too, and I'm just kind of tired. So, but also my knee hurts, because, you know, I am 42 years old, I weigh 400 pounds, and have weighed close to that for most of my life, so yeah, it's just, you know, it takes its toll upon the knees, so I'm going to probably be looking at, you know, getting myself a brace soon, just to be sure. So that is the That is Rob's life story to the present. So let us actually get back to what you're actually here to see. But yeah, doing some good damage. Yep. And now Jacob's calling for help because he's got a couple of things on him. Yeah, and in case I didn't mention it specifically, that is half of the Jim Sniper Custom Shimoda Squad version's missile backpack, which itself is like each 2/3 of the missile launcher that the Jim Sniper and I think Gundam Ground Weapons Rack can carry. So yeah, just all sorts of various repurposed weaponry on this thing. So yeah, just looking at that shield as it goes by, I think it's 2 of the 100mm machine guns just strapped to a shield, which, you know, cute idea. And yeah, he is good and surrounded, but I think most of the health he could have is tied up elsewhere or dead, so, you know, can only do what you can do. We've all been there. Like, we literally have all been there. Somebody commented on one of my videos recently saying, oh no, this still happens at the A rating, and oh my god, yes it does, all the time. Just, again, I don't think at this point anybody's at fault, but it's just, you know, you will have moments at A rating of just, you know, difficult team experiences and all the other problems you can have at the lower ratings. You will have them all the time. It's just, you know, the player base is basically the same, and you know, some people just managed to get their way up to A long time back when everybody was still learning the game, and now that people are just really experienced with it, you know, it just can be tough. Especially since even half-decent players, like I think I am on a good day, can just have a bad day and not be very useful or not be very self-aware. So, you know, it's good to, you know, have people who keep me on my toes, both in the comments and when I play with friends on Fridays, because, yeah, just sometimes I'm not all there, like now. And let's see, 40-some seconds left, 10,000 to 5,000. They have this in the bag, and there is just, you know, there is just a kill box, just nothing else to it. Just slave race, you know, slave race hitting everything, and it's kind of great actually. But yeah, so, and there's another kill at the end. 25 seconds left. There might be time for one more depending on who approaches them, but as it is, I'm kind of worried about this tight formation with support fire coming in. We'll see what happens. Well, it doesn't look like it's hitting anybody, so I was probably worried for nothing. Big swing. Unfortunately, it stepped forward with its big swing just as McLeod swung, so, you know, just net, you know, result, everybody is still out of everybody else's range. But hey, they won it. They did a pretty good job. It was seems to have been a decent round. And yeah, let's take a look at the stats, and then we will move on to part 2. Let's see. The Red Rider got top score. 5 kills, 2 deaths, and 77,000 damage for Jacob. Not bad at all. Alright, let's see the next one. And we're back with part 2 from NovaGundam, who we'll also be seeing tomorrow, incidentally, because he's got something else that I did just get myself, but again, have not had time or brain to get a really good round with, so, and he had one ready, so yeah. Like I said, just good time for a guest block. The brain is gone, so I can at least attempt to talk coherently for, you know, like 10 minutes at a time. But, let's see if we succeed. This one is an ace match in the Ruined City. So, yeah. We had a lot of rounds on this map on Friday. Generally did fairly well, which is good, because I find that Ruined City can go really well with friends, and I rarely ever have a really good round with it with randoms. When I do, it's a great round, and I got a request for the DJ that you'll be seeing sometime soon, I think, that I think went particularly well, and I think was on this map. But yeah, just like I said, just every once in a blue moon with randoms, I'll get a good round on this map, but otherwise I gotta be with friends to make it work. So it's time for new maps, in my opinion. We you know, there's quite a few from the first game we could get back. Jaburo, the mines, one of the other military bases with the subterranean section. Just a lot of good choices there from GBO1. And I've said recently, I think in the commentary a couple of times, that You know, in GBO1, the mines was a tremendous hassle. It was pain. It was one of my couple least favorite maps to play on. And I think with the added mobility of GBO2, the ability to fly, the assault booster skill, just the fact that everything does move a little faster now, I think that could be a much more fun map with the kind of mobile suits we have to play with now. So, yeah, I'd love to see that come back. I'd love to see some new maps, especially some new ground maps, because last new one we got was space. So, yeah, ready for some new maps to round out the anniversary, hopefully. See what happens. But yeah, this is I'm liking the Full Armor Slave Wraith. Like I said, I haven't gotten anything decent with it myself, but I have gotten it on one of the 2 accounts where that I play. So yeah, hoping to get the other one. And yep, good damage here with the enemies grouped up like that. You can pretty much just keep firing indefinitely. And let's see. Oh, somebody almost dead moving in, but also more concerningly. And a Freak Custom. That tackle should have taken, which, again, an experience I'm pretty sure we've all had. But yeah, unfortunately, Nova's going to drop because, yeah, once your tackle fails and your boost is expended for no good reason, in my opinion, yeah, there's not much you can do in a support against a Freak Custom. You can, if you've got a quick stunning weapon, you can do something with that. Or you can just swing your saber and hope to interrupt it before it can swing, but that's about it at that point. Especially within a Freak Custom and Exam, because it can run circles around you. I mean, literally, I knew people who used to do that, but yeah, it's been a while. But yeah, okay, some good contact with the missiles there. The missile backpack carries 8 missiles, fires in 4-round bursts, I believe. So, yeah, basically out of each load you get two rounds of fire. So. If there's specific terminology for any of this, I am probably screwing it up, because, as I've said, like military tech and weapons and things like that is not the angle I come at Gundam from. I'm a weird sci-fi animation guy. Is how I got into this. So, and that's probably why first Gundam was the one that really stuck with me, because it's just got some really good stuff in those terms. But I've always kind of been a fan of like 70s robot animation anyway, so, and Gundam is kind of like the bridge between that and 80s robot animation, so yeah, always was my favorite. So, and let's see, people coming up through the water, which the water was a really nice addition to this map. In case you have started the game more recently, water was actually a relatively late addition, and this map didn't used to have any, so it really has changed things a little bit. It just provides some nice variety at each end of the map as to how things go and, how the fighting works out. And yeah, that water has been a really great addition to this. I really have liked that. And just once again, yeah, just the difference between this and the first Gundam battle operation is sometimes just staggering. And yeah, let's see, 6200 to 3100. The ace is about to be selected. It is a gun cannon heavy D, so that is not a bad thing to have as an ace. They tend to hit pretty hard. They tend to have pretty good defenses, and they can get the job done. It's kind of low on hit points, and a little bit by itself, but looks like Nova is keeping things hopefully off of it for a second, and it's moving to regroup with the allies, which is good. It's going to go after the friendly ace, or the enemy ace, excuse me, and get it. And let's see, yeah, Nova didn't quite stun the Garibaldi Alpha. I think it's a standard Alpha. Yeah, it's got to be, because it's got the standard shield. Yeah, and unfortunately the ace didn't have a lot of health and is now gone. But they still have a 2-to-1 lead, and it's early yet, so see what happens from here. Actually, it's a good thing it's a standard Garibaldi Alpha, because that is a general, which means that it is a much better matchup for Nova to deal with. Somebody took that kill. Nova looks to be taking that one. And yeah, so they've got things tied up pretty well. The ace is back, so now if they can just leave that for the ace, that will be even better. Yep, ace got it. Nicely done. Yeah, so they've got an 11,000 to 4,700 lead. That's good stuff. And a minute and 40 left to survive. So, yeah, that's probably a good time to make repairs, honestly. So, and yeah, like I said, I like this thing. I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I got the Nero, too. Of the two so far, I'd say the Nero is my favorite. It is a very fast, very relatively well-armed 450 with good melee. So, yeah, it's a good thing to have. And let's see. Firing downfield, which, yeah, just like the GUF custom version of this Gatling, it has a really good range. And Nova's got type advantage, so he should be able to put a good dent in that mobile suit for hopefully the Ace to take advantage of. Ace looks to be a little surrounded, but luckily the enemy Ace is distracted by trying to get at Nova, who is worth, of course, a good amount of points and is easy to kill if he can get there. But the team is doing a good job of keeping the enemy Ace down, who is now down. And let's see, the Allied Ace looks to be fighting just one thing, which is, you know, ideal. And the point difference has gotten really, really solid here. So, some missiles out, that's one kill. At this point, with the kind of point differences they have, it probably is better to just take the kills from the Ace and keep them alive. So, you know, that's always a tough question, but I think it was the right answer for this situation in this map. So, 10 seconds left. Ifrit Custom is just charging in, and it looks like it might try and make a beeline for Nova, but build stun is a thing, so it's not going to get there, and number 3 in the Ifrit Noct is right behind it, ready to take advantage. So, yeah, that was a good round. And, yeah, the Full Armor Slave Wraith looks good. Good luck to everybody getting it. It's mostly time-consuming, I'd say, more than, like, particularly challenging, so hope everybody can get it done. And, yeah, good stuff. And that is going to do it for this Gundam Battle Operation 2 double feature. We'll be back soon with more, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Salty has said recently that he feels like there should be a new, like, promotional mission mobile suit every month. And, or, not limited mission is what this falls under. And I'm inclined to agree. To be honest, I'd love to see them take the place of clan match mobile suits just so everybody gets a chance to get at them. I know they kind of want to push the, you know, more competitive end of the game sometimes, but yeah, I'd just much rather everybody have a shot at the thing. That's more where I'm at. But especially since there are some clan match rewards that have been around lately that I'd love to get my hands on, but it's going to be a while till they get in the lottery, I think.